I saw that. Oh I no. thought Why maybe it didn't was you just warn me? me on my end, so I didn't say anything. Ah, it's happened before, but it was working before. Oh, so frustrating. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, because I was just watching it, thinking, "Oh, I'd love to know what they were saying." Ah, oh, I can't believe that. Oh well, Well, what are you gonna welcome, do? welcome to your first appearance on Aussie Rules. Thanks for asking me.
It's okay.
Nice to have you. I said in my scheduled live that I had a special co-host for today, and a couple
Special.
of people,
Woo.
yeah, a couple of people asked me, "Who's your special co-host?" I
I'm
can't
not that
tell.
special, but surprise.
Uh, okay.
Totally not that special.
So
So
how are you? How's your weekend?
it wasn't bad. Took Lillian camping last night. Oh, and that was actually pretty cool. It was fun. Got to hike up some big waterfalls and whatnot. Something to do. It's been spring break, so I've tried to keep her busy like every day.
Yeah, spring break. So spring break is kind of what we call, what we just call school holidays type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get hot school holidays like twice a year, don't they?
Well, we have spring break, which is you can also call it a school holiday. That's 1 week, and then they have Christmas break, and
How
then a
long?
bunch
How
of
long's it? How long's it go for? Two
spring
weeks.
break.
Hmm.
Spring break is 1 week. Christmas break, God, Christmas break feels like a month, but I want to say it's only like 2 weeks or so,
Oh,
and then
okay.
they're out, and then they get out for summer. What's school like there? Do they go all year or like? do they have summer break or anything like that?
Well,
Because I know you guys have hot weather during our Christmas time. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess so. I guess it's what you're used to.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Well, I don't have kids, but um, they're on school holidays now, which is Easter.
Yeah.
Our Easter break. So I think they might be back this week to school, and I think they have 2 weeks off, and then they have a couple of weeks off a couple of times a year, and Christmas, I think. And the Christmas one is like you said, they're off for goddamn like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So which doesn't bother me because I don't have to, look after any kids. But one thing I notice is that, the roads and everything's a lot quieter when it's school holidays, and you don't have to slow down. You don't have to slow down to 40 kilometers an hour through the school zones.
Right.
That's what I notice.
Yeah, no, it's true. I used to notice that too. Hi everybody, by the way. Hi Twiggy. Hi Captain Kangaroo.
Oh yes, not respecting the chat. I do that often.
I listen, I'm the world's worst at not looking at the chat. Like, it's not on purpose. It just happens.
And then you get into the conversation you're talking about, and like I just go into La La Land, and
right.
I read the comments. Because sometimes when I'm playing my old lives back, I see people in there that I don't remember that were even in there.
I know. I feel bad when I rewatch mine because sure enough, I see people like, "Hi, Amber," and I'm totally just talking away, and they're asking questions, and I'm like totally not acknowledging it because, yeah. And plus, you don't want to interrupt the other person talking. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
it's like and so I always make a mental note. Okay, go back to that. But then, of course, my ADD brain just kind of forgets.
Hey, what about that? I saw a very. Is it or maybe it was TikTok, or maybe that was just an advertisement. Did you do like a video in front of a waterfall or something?
Yeah, that was where I was. Isn't that pretty?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really pretty. It's nice weather too.
So. How like you're in Atlanta, how far away was camping? Like how far did you have to go?
It was actually in Tennessee, but like right whenever Georgia and Tennessee kind of meet. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it was this really far drive. I mean, it was probably like an hour and a half, something like that. I grew up in Tennessee, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tennessee's where a lot of the American country and western singers hang out or come from or congregate.
Yep. I lived there till I was in like 3rd grade, and then I moved to Georgia. So,
but one thing I noticed, like after talking to like quite a lot of people that like live on that side, that East Coast, South side type thing, your accents are very different depending on where you're from. Whereas, when they're over on the west side, they all seem the same to me. But you guys, some of you guys on the other side are completely different.
Oh, I know. Like if you listen to Ginger, I mean, she's Southern,
Oh yeah. No, I like Ginger. She's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, she's my good friend. But you can definitely tell a difference between her and I talking. Like my Southern drawl is just not as thick as hers is. At least I don't think it is. Yeah. I mean, I say y'all, and stuff like
that. I think you all say that actually. Yeah, for a short time, I might have said it once or twice.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but when I moved to Atlanta, I don't actually live like in the city of Atlanta. I live kind of in the suburbs outside Atlanta. It's just, I don't know, the suburbs here, it's like a wannabe city. It's definitely not like a small town country town,
Yeah. I'd say, are you Amber, are you like at 45 minutes to an hour from the city? Because that's how far I am from the actual city of Brisbane. So I live on the north side of Brisbane. On the other side, like between me and the city would be the airport.
Okay.
So it's really easy to get to the airport because basically it's only a 10-minute drive to the freeway, and then it's a freeway all the way to the airport. So it's pretty handy that way.
Yeah, that's actually pretty almost exact how I am. I'm like 45 minutes from the city.
Yeah.
Freeway's not far. Hop on the freeway. You're good, you know.
So I haven't done a live for a while. Have you noticed? I haven't done.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you've done a
Well,
live. Well,
you
you
know,
you
one
kind of
thing I
caused a
noticed.
ruckus. So
Oh yeah, well, you know, it had to be done. Like, well, you know, after 5 months, it had to be done, and it's something that I didn't enjoy having to do. But I was just got sick of certain people getting away with shit. So, but then you know, I said my piece, and then it was kind of like, you know, I just sort of kind of had a bit of a break, or I was around, but I just decided that I didn't want to. I don't know. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Some of this YouTube stuff.
yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, and it's just like kind of you think, oh, I don't need this. It doesn't affect your everyday life. And why am I engaging in some fantasy fucking YouTube world shit?
Right. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about it taking over your life. Not me. No,
Oh,
I mean,
some people take it far too seriously.
well, yeah. I mean, and honestly, like, I mean, you know, obviously, my whole for the past, I'd say 2 months, it's been nothing but serious. I mean, and it's had to, you know, it had to be done. Um,
Oh
it,
yeah, well, your
yeah,
issue raised general issues
yeah,
with YouTube and social media and stuff like that, and
exactly.
things that shouldn't be done to anybody.
Yeah.
So that was like an overall topic, which is interesting, but hopefully, I don't know if that died down now for you.
Well, you know, how do I even answer that? Because I don't know if it'll ever die down in the sense of like, no, I don't take that wrong. It's not like, you know, we're going to be making noise about this every damn day for the rest of
Mm,
time. But, you know, I think it's definitely, you know, time for a shift, time for a, you
yeah.
know, like, you know, what helped me a lot. Like, Phil did a stream like right after he did a stream with me and Ginger, and you know, he just talked a lot about how, you know, you cannot, you know, like he got bombarded with emails with all these people like, whoa, Phil, you got to hear this, you got to hear that, and you know, and it was really quite funny. He was like, you know, I'm just, why would I waste my time, you know?
Mm,
You can either let this stuff, the dark side of this, take over, or you can turn it around and do something positive, you know. And I think, you know, I mean, as shitty of a situation as the whole thing has been, it's kind of brought a good bit of people together.
hmm.
So maybe we can relax. And like, I don't know, I thought about doing a live, like, I think BCF has done this before, but like showcasing people's talents or just something to,
Yeah, I had a
you
lot
know.
of fun. I don't know if you were around back then. I mean, I've always known of Amber Alerts, but I never actually spoke many times to you.
Right.
And what I thought was interesting was, did you see any of my old lives? I did a live once where I was showing baby pictures, and people had to guess who was who.
Oh, that's hysterical. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
personally, I thought I was the cutest baby, but I just, you know, that actually, to tell you the truth, I know this is going to sound completely out of left field, but you know who I thought was the cutest kid, and you're not going to believe what the answer is going to be.
Let's see. Let me take a wild guess
All right,
here.
take a wild guess,
Let's
because I
see.
actually have said this once before, and when I saw that picture and I showed it, and everyone guessed, like, were taking guesses and stuff, and then I actually thought, wow, that he was a cute boy, but I don't actually get along too well with this fella now, but it is
Let's
what it
see.
is. Do you want
Is
to
it
take a guess?
somebody from like RDA or something like that? Like
He was once in RDA, but got kicked like 350 times.
Rev?
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or
You
not.
know,
And
that's
yeah,
hysterical.
it is. I know. But I mean, I have to admit, when I was putting all the pictures together, whatever, and yeah, anyway. But it was funny because I remember doing it, and I remember every kid that had blonde hair, everyone tried to guess it was like Darling Nikki or someone like that when it wasn't. But
Right.
a lot of kids have blonde hair when they're young, but
Mm-hmm.
and then it sort of like changes kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know, that live's still up if you want to watch. It was quite good. And
I'll have to check it out.
I did another live. I did another live where we did pets. people's pets.
I think I saw that one, or at least I saw bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think that was the live where someone actually got me taken down. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I was probably halfway through, maybe more than halfway through, and someone must have false flagged me. They'll have a harder time doing it now since I'm a YouTube partner, but I thought that was funny. Like, and then I had to do like a part 2.
How hysterical.
Yeah, but I mean, fancy getting taken down for showing animals on the screen. It was funny. So
breaking YouTube, man.
Yeah, breaking YouTube. So during the week, hey, this is funny. Did you hear about the Miss World story?
No, what happened?
Okay, so there's this like competition called Miss World, and to go in this competition, you have to be a married woman.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So anyway,
you have to be a married woman?
Yeah, it's a pageant. It's a pageant for married women.
That's odd. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So it's not like you're probably thinking of like Miss Universe or something.
Yeah,
but this is like Mrs. World or whatever. Is it Mrs. World? Yeah, Mrs. World. Sorry, not Miss World. So it's Mrs. World. So anyway, so the last year's winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Sorry, let me start again. So this woman gets crowned, right? This I can't even. It was Mrs. Sri Lanka. Okay. Mrs. Sri Lanka won the Mrs. World, right? Anyway, last year's winner comes up on the panel, like on the stage, and takes the crown off her and gives it to the runner-up, and the winner, the Mrs. Sri Lanka, just kind of like walks off. But when she took the crown off, she like ripped the lady's hair and everything, like getting the crown off.
How funny.
Yeah, there's video of it if you look for it. And then Mrs. World, like Miss Sri Lanka, she just walks off. You see her walk off the stage. You see her just walk off. And then the runner-up gets the crown, and apparently that lady then gives a whole acceptance speech. But in actual fact, the reason why last year's winner took the crown off her was because she believed that the woman wasn't married.
No way.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just really, really weird to see.
I tell you what, and like this is one thing. I don't know how it is in Australia, but at least in America, well, I'm just gonna say in the South, man, they take pageants serious. I mean, oh God, savages, man. Like I'm talking, yeah. I mean, they train for it, and oh yeah, it's serious stuff. I was never into it, thank God. But oh yeah, there's a Miss Everything in the South.
Miss Everything.
There is. I mean, there's so. I'm sorry, but some of this shit's so cheesy.
This woman said, "There's a rule that you have to be married and not divorced." Mm-hmm. So she says, "I'm taking my first step, saying that the crown goes to the first runner-up." And so then she pulled the crown off Miss De Silva's head, pulling her hair in the process before placing it on the runner-up, who was holding back tears and later gave an acceptance speech. so apparently the crown, I don't know if it was I don't think the lady actually did break the rules or something. So I think she's getting the crown back, which is pretty embarrassing for the runner-up.
Yeah.
And also the last year's winner is got a hand in a crown or something like that. So it's like, with all that going on, it just that sort of shit going on in real life just reminds me of fucking YouTube stuff.
Well, I was gonna say it's kind of similar, you know. I mean,
yeah,
it's just fucking. I mean, it's crazy, you know. I mean, this is just. I'm gonna just use this as an example, you know. Like I remember when you did that pet live, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it, and there was a few of your chats that looked really fun, But at the time, I wasn't getting along with a few people, so I felt like I couldn't go
Oh,
in, you
yeah,
know.
that
But that's
happens.
how, and I'm just, I'm not bringing anything up. I'm just using that as an example of
Yeah.
how YouTube is, like if,
Well,
if these
Amber,
people
you
are
can't.
here, you can't go, like type of feeling.
Yeah,
So,
look. For a very long time, I have always tried to stay very neutral.
right.
But the problem is that there's a lot of like deep history with some people,
Oh,
and
yeah.
someone like me who came along after a lot of it happened. That just you just can't seem to. They just won't be involved with each other, and then over time, for me personally, I got pulled into stuff that I didn't ever expect to get pulled in, and then friendships, you lose friendships, and then you think to yourself, well, it's just YouTube. Like, how serious do you take it?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just sort of like there's just going to be like,
It's
I
still,
wouldn't
it's
say
still
war,
hard,
but
like
hmm.
when friendships dissolve on here,
Oh
because,
yeah. I didn't take very kindly. I lost a heap at one time,
right.
like all at the same time, and yeah, it can be like if you let it get to you, like I did, it can really bother you for a while.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's, you know, I don't know. One can say, and I know that I try to, in my brain, practice, look,
Mm.
once you close the app, it's done. But, but the funny thing is
Which
that you
app though?
just,
There's so many apps where people are talking now. You're gonna
well,
close them all.
that's true. And not only that, but it's just hard to, you close the app, but then it's like, well, oh God, what if they're saying something about me over here? What if they're, it's, yeah, it's easier said than done, I guess.
Mm. And
Um,
some people hold grudges forever too.
oh yeah. Oh, totally, totally. Yeah. It's God. It's been a wild ride. I mean, I remember the first time I ever saw you. Well, you
Mm.
you were there during the whole Misery saga. So,
Uh, the
you
whole well, yeah, probably
towards
yeah,
the
probably.
end.
Well, the thing is, like, I came from like the Howard Stern place. So
Mm,
yeah, so I came from being a Howard Stern fan to following Elisa Jordana's show, and then because she used to go out with Benji, and then from that chat, I met a heap of people, and that was the community and that I came from, with people like Kleenex, people like Brian Pearson and Chad, and all these people that were followers of that show,
hmm.
and then became their own little community. And we went from one platform to the other because they kept shutting everything down. So I think we were on Blab, and then they shut Blab down. Then we went to, I think, Rabbit, and then they shut Rabbit down. And now that community, I believe, hangs out in certain Discords, but I've never been a part of them. So yeah, and then I just decided, well, nah, I don't really like some of the stuff that was going on.
Right.
The fighting, believe it or not, the fighting and the bullshit that was going on, and even doxing to a certain point. So I
Yeah.
just decided to go to YouTube. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was that was a big mistake.
That's a epic mistake
But the
to
thing
think
is,
that
though,
you're going to
like,
come to YouTube for a better environment.
I don't mind talking about Jimmy, because I mean I never really disliked the guy, other than maybe I thought he was just inappropriate in some ways, and then it got really everyone got really vicious towards each other there towards the end there. But
God, yeah.
the thing is, before even any of that happened, he was doing awesome freaking Howard TV videos on YouTube,
Hmm.
and I stumbled upon it, and because I was a Howard Stern fan, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved his videos, and he was so good with his graphics and how he spoke on the mic,
Oh,
and
he's talented.
yeah,
He
he
has,
really
I
knew what he
mean,
was. Yeah, he really knew
yeah.
what he was doing, and I loved it. And then Howard Stern, fucking, well, it wasn't Howard Stern, but his cronies, how they shut him down, and then
Yeah.
and I thought, wow, you can't even do, what's the word, Amber, when you're doing like commentary, like you're doing commentary on the video, so you're not just,
Commentary.
yeah, you're not just playing someone else's content, but I was led to believe you could do commentary every so often, and it would pass as being okay.
Yeah, as long as you're following the fair use guidelines, it's
he got shut down, and people, like, obviously everyone has their haters or whatever, and they just got him somehow shut. I think they reported him to Stern's cronies, and Stern's cronies at the time were very heavy on they were very heavy on taking people down for showing Howard Stern content. Spacey just said James just did a live. Wow, I didn't even know that.
I think I saw that, and he's put some content out, some Chris Watts stuff.
I've seen that, but did he actually do an actual live himself? Or?
Oh man, what if he did make a comeback? I mean, I will say this: the one thing that he was so gifted in is, well, I thought he was gifted in a lot of things when it came to YouTube, but one of the things that I really loved is whenever he would do commentary on interrogations, and he had this brilliant way of making, a vicious crime or an interrogation hysterical, but at the same time not offending anybody. Like, he would still be compassionate, but to make his points, he would be very funny about it. It was great. He was really good. It's a shame that the drama got too much.
If we're talking about the good, the good pluses of what he did, I actually liked that he did one on that kid. His name was Randy, someone.
Yes, that's one of the ones I was thinking of. That
before Randy fucking shot up his workplace and killed some of his co-workers. He and that really made me look into that. And I started looking at all of these Randy's videos that he had out, or still had up at the time. I'm not sure if they're still up, but I thought that was interesting.
Very, because he was. He was one of those people that nobody really saw it coming, type thing. Like, and he was he was talented. I mean, he did animation, just a sad story. Really sad story. But yeah, he covered a few lives on that.
Okay, I can see he's still live doing Karen's first live stream, big news for Karen lovers, but does that still class as that being actually him doing a live?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I think he's just done, correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say he's just put a few live streams on some premiere videos or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his way of slowly coming back.
But listen, I'm not gonna say that, I'm all pro Jimmy. I saw some stuff at the end there that wasn't very nice, and
absolutely
as far as Ross Dog's kids and stuff like that,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
I did not approve of any shit like that going on. That's for sure.
Neither did I.
I think they did some shit to him too. I think it was back and forth and stuff like that. But the guy's got talent. I think everyone's got a right to be on YouTube. I don't believe in this running anybody off YouTube. The guy, from what I heard, used to make some good coin on there.
Yeah. I think towards the end he was just. Well, I don't think it's a secret. I think everybody could tell he was wasted in a few of his streams, and would just get. Yeah. You remember towards the end it got real dark. He would drink and just get really kind of dark. Is the best word I can describe.
But we still have people that get drunk and live stream and are pretty nasty.
No, you're joking.
Still happens. Still happens.
Oh yeah, it happens.
I'm on the water. I'm on the water today, personally. But
the water, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the water.
I got coffee for me.
I always bring I always bring a bottle of water before I start my live, because I always get dry throat when you have to talk so much. Not used to talking so much. I'm usually pretty quiet. So when I made a few comments, I was when your situation happened, and I sat there and I didn't know you. I had never spoken to you, and I saw some of this stuff coming out, and then I started reading the comments and that, and I thought to myself, at first I thought to myself, oh shit, everybody who comments here is going to end up getting dragged. Well, you know, blah blah blah, and then I saw it, and I then listened to a couple of clips, like various people have put some clips out and stuff like that, and I started listening to that, and I thought to myself, nah, fuck it, it's wrong. So that's when I made a few comments on some of the videos or some of your stuff, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, you know, it gets to a point where, you know, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? That's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can say that was, you know, really.
I bet you were surprised. I bet you were surprised with the amount of support that you got as far as even the comments and stuff.
I was. Well, because I'll be honest with you. I mean, you know, I've never gotten that kind of support. You know, I mean, I've always had my friends, but I've never had people. I mean, damn, like people that I've had differences with, people that I have fought with. I mean, they were all coming out saying, this ain't okay." You know, but that was the coolest part about it was seeing everybody make comments of support. You know, yeah, I really didn't expect it. Didn't expect it at all. So yeah, that part was good.
That's good.
For sure.
You know, another big thing that's happening this weekend. Well, actually, it's happening now. I watched some of it earlier before I went live. It's the weekend of WWE's WrestleMania.
Oh boy, WrestleMania!
I've been a wrestling.
I grew up on a little WrestleMania.
Oh, did you? Who was your favorite back in the day?
Let's see. I mean, I'm talking. Oh man, I remember me and my brothers would watch it. Jake the Snake. Remember him?
Geez. Yes.
His kid actually went to the same school as me.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that Jake the Snake didn't even like snakes.
I don't know. I don't know that much details, but okay. I remember that. Let's see. Gotta love Hulk Hogan. I mean,
yeah.
You know, oh God, do you remember? This is some old school shit, but do you remember whenever Macho Man Randy Savage proposed to his wife in the ring?
Miss Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like in his voice, all Elizabeth. Like I can't even imitate it.
Oh, he's real deep. The real deep voice that he had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly like that. Yeah.
Randy Macho Man. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, apparently, he didn't treat her too well.
Really? Actually, yeah. I think I knew that. Actually, I think I've heard that.
Yeah, and that other guy, Lex Luger or whatever.
Lex Luger. Wow.
Yeah, he actually kind of like tried to sort of help everybody involved.
Oh wow.
And, yeah.
You know what I find hysterical about wrestling?
What?
How they got away with it for so long and people not realizing it was fake.
Yeah, but it's only fake to a certain point where the outcomes are predetermined and the fact that they're not actually punching each other, right? Yeah. But the thing is, it's not fake what they're actually doing. Like, I mean, they're throwing themselves off fucking off steel cages. I mean, you know,
it's very much. This is the way. I don't know if they choreograph every move down to who's gonna slam who. But if they don't, I mean, I kind of like this is going to sound but I kind of view it as the same thing as like in dance, we have like improv, you know, where you improv with somebody and it's nothing planned, but you're both smart enough to follow each other's lead and it just kind of works. And I kind of feel like it's the same thing. You know, like they both know moves now.
Well, that's right. You become like you're obviously really good at it. You're a professional. You know, they do run through the matches, like as far as like even the days before, they all come down basically to ring, and they basically run through the individual matches with the producers and stuff like that, and they all know what's going to go on. They're told how long to go for. They you don't hear it, but they do kind of talk to each other in the ring, especially when you see their faces go up close together, like they're about to throw toss you across to the other side of the ring or something, and you'll notice that you notice that their heads go in, and they'll someone will probably whisper something to someone.
Yeah.
So they do stuff like that, but it's no joke. Some of the shit that they're doing, as far as jumping off a cage and elbowing someone through a table. I mean,
right.
That's gotta hurt. And if you notice the next night when they come out, a lot of them still have the marks on them from the night before. They're bruised, they're busted up, they've got some of them.
It's gotta be. I mean,
and they get paid pretty well.
I'll give them props for the fact that it's obvious that it's fake, but at the same time, somehow they make it look like they're hurting the other person. I mean,
yeah. Well, some are rough too, Amber. Some of them are really rough too. Some of them are really rough workers, so they call them, where they do someone like Brock Lesnar, for instance, who actually is a real MMA fighter in the past or whatever. He makes when they're really big guys against each other, they make it look pretty real because they do take the knocks. They can take a bit of a beating, and they make it look real.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's definitely skilled. I can appreciate it,
But the WrestleMania this year actually has live people in attendance for the first time, because they've been doing it in front of video screens. I don't know if you know. You probably don't watch it, but I watch. I have WWE Raws on my Foxtel on my cable TV, and I have. I sign up to WWE Network so I can watch WrestleMania on the computer. So, but I can watch the replay anytime. So it's all fine. So, and that only cost me $10 US a month or something. So it's probably $14 a month or something. It's nothing.
Yeah,
it's worth having just to watch the pay-per-views.
Right.
So yeah,
I just thought it was funny whenever they finally announced it's fake. How some people were actually in shock. It's how is this a surprise?
Did people actually got upset?
Yeah, they really did. I remember my little brother, when he was a kid, was so upset when he found out. He was pissed.
I love it. I've been watching it for a long time. Really, really long time.
Yeah, I honestly, couldn't even tell you who's in the ring these days, but I do remember all the old school people. Who was the wrestler though that went crazy and killed his whole family and killed himself?
Chris Benoit.
Is that him? Okay.
Yeah, he was a little guy, a little muscly guy. Had something wrong in his brain, I think, but yeah, basically killed his family and then hung himself, I believe.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's
but
awful.
There's been a few wrestlers that have died though, like Eddie Guerrero. Died in a hotel room. I think he OD'd. I'm not 100% sure. There's been a lot of them. What about the dude that time that swung down on the cable? One of the Hart brothers, and he swung down. He made an entrance on the cable, and he got down towards the ring or something. The cable broke or something. Something broke on the harness, and he died.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Dang. There's been so many instances of because that lifestyle is not easy.
It can't be, I have heard their drug use is pretty, it's pretty big in that world, but
well, back in the day when the wrestlers that wanted to be big, because Vince McMahon loved the big wrestlers. That's what they loved. And they actually were told back in the day, this was back in the day, that steroids did not enhance your performance. So they all took it because they wanted to get big.
Yeah.
But long term, I don't think it's good for you.
Hell no. Nothing like that long term is good for you. It's got to have some kind of effects, I would imagine.
Yeah, and Hulk Hogan took him. I think he admitted it one time. I mean, not that they take it now, but and they get tested now as well.
Really?
Yeah, they get tested now. They call it the wellness check. So every now and then, some wrestler will just fail his wellness test, and the first offense is you go home for X amount of weeks or something, then you get retested. I think it's like a 3-strike system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. See, for some reason I've always felt that was probably a sport where they kind of overlook it a little bit,
No,
since it's for show, it's not,
no.
they're not actually.
Vince got taken to court quite a few times, I believe, over shit like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, damn, how do they expect them to? I mean, because they get freaking huge, like
Yeah, but
like in a very unnatural way,
Yeah, but
like
I feel they're like lab rats though, Amber. They're
yeah.
like lab rats because they're actually classed as independent contractors, right? So they
Mhm.
don't get like certain benefits like normal employees would,
Right.
but they do get their operations and injuries like paid for.
Okay.
And if they go home and they don't perform, they get like they're on like a downsize. They're on like a base salary or something, but they
Wow.
don't. But they don't. If they don't perform during those pay per views and the big ones, like WrestleMania and SummerSlam and stuff like that, they don't get like extra money from that because they just if they're off injured, they just get like a base salary sort of thing. That's what I've been reading anyway.
Huh.
And I always thought that was rough because they look fantastic. Some of these guys they look like they're in such great shape, but the thing is you have a shelf life.
Yeah.
You see some of these old guys like Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. They all came out as part of what they call it, like the Hall of Fame.
Right.
That they have. They have like a Hall of Fame, and I saw them on the video, and I don't know if it was this year or it was last year. And I'll tell you what, they're all of them are moving around pretty gingerly. Like you can see, like these guys are like what 60.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They gotta be.
and they look like they have a hard time even just walking around now.
Oh, I bet their
They
bodies
beaten
are
each
probably
other up.
wrecked.
They're beating each other up for 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're spent, man.
Mm.
But oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's a crazy world. And then you got like, there's a very few of them, like The Rock, that's able to transition into acting.
Well, let me tell you about The Rock. The last time he did a proper match, he fucked himself up.
Really?
Yeah, he pulled some like fucking major muscles or something and had to have operation afterwards. He hasn't come back yet, but I know that they're building him up to fight. He's actually related to Roman Reigns.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this like popular guy that's been in the wrestling for a little while, and I know that they're going to eventually fight each other. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh wow!
But I thought Stone Cold Steve Austin was pretty good. He was pretty popular.
Oh, I remember him. Yep.
Drinking the beer in the ring every time.
Yes. It's really fun. Somebody took me once to this place here in Atlanta where it was a wrestling match, but it was like the people that are aspiring to be in WW. I don't know, whatever you would. I don't know if you'd call it regionals or whatever the fuck, but
yeah, they're always doing tryouts in all countries and all
yeah,
states.
it was more or less like a tryout, like a and it was pretty cool.
Well, you know what? There's actually a few Australians in the WWE. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, there's a few Australians. There's two girls in there at the moment. Rhea Ripley is Australian. She's from South Australia, and the other one I can't remember her friggin' name, but she's very annoying. Actually, no, they're both from Australia. I think the two girls. I can't remember their names. They're a tag team, and they're very annoying. But they're Australian. But one of them, like that's her gimmick. She has this whining voice, and it's very very annoying. But guys, is there any guys? Yes. One guy. Forgot his name. There's one guy, but he's not real big, not real popular. But he's from Australia as well. So yeah, there's more and more Australians getting in there every year.
Wow.
It pays pretty good, but you really just want to if you can jump in there and put your 10 years worth in and make as much money as you can. It's like mining. You go mining for 10 years and make a fortune and put most of it away, and then you give it up.
Right.
Make your money, buy your 2 houses, and then get the fuck out.
For real,
Yeah.
I mean, that's seems like the way to do it,
So
oh
tell
my
me,
God, female wrestling. Whew, that's a
Hey, they're pretty good. They're pretty talented.
They're good. I'm not downplaying that. They're very good at what they do, but they just crack me up. I can't help it.
All right, Amber. We have. I hadn't heard from him, but I did drop him the link, and now he suddenly just showed up. So let's bring on. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine.
Okay.
He's from Canada.
Okay. Hi, everybody in chat. By the way, Space. I saw you come in.
Hey, Space. Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm doing good, mate. How are you? Meet my friend Amber.
Hey there.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very, very good, but I don't know what's going on with the YouTube because I really can't. I don't know.
What's not going on is a better question.
What's the matter? What's the matter, Jeff? You sound good. I mean,
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just think that in Canada, you know, there is a problem. There is a problem to listen to you. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
What do you mean?
When I go onto YouTube and I try and I see that you're going live, right?
Yeah.
It says that it cannot because we're in Canada. I cannot listen to your live.
No way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, for example, like somebody just striked one of my videos and they only won. It's only a few countries that they won in. So I don't know. I guess different countries have different rules, maybe, but that's weird. You can't see the live.
I've never had a problem with Casper's live broadcast, but this is the very first time I've seen this. So I don't know.
What are you saying? Can you not see the chat right now?
I cannot.
He can't get in. He got in here, Amber, because I sent him the StreamYards link. But
Casper,
he can't see the actual YouTube channel by the sounds of it.
Casper, when it went live, so what I did was I went to your Twitter, and so can you go in your Twitter?
I probably don't. I don't go much into Twitter anymore, Jeff.
Oh, you can't. Anyways, I read exactly what it said.
Let me have a look.
So if you go into your I
didn't post. Yeah, you DM me, but I don't post.
I DM'd you on your Twitter. So if what I did was I exactly what it said to me on YouTube. So if you read that.
Yeah, it says, I try and see you on YouTube, and it says that the live event playback is not supported. Nothing client this strange. Why
exactly.
What? I wonder if like other people can't see it, you know?
Well, the only thing that's different for me since I did my last live was that I'm monetized now, but I don't see how that maybe. Do you think, Amber, that would make any difference?
I mean, I know nothing about being monetized, so I really don't know.
We'll get you there.
It's kind of weird. I'm close. I'm so close.
Like that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I want to make that money, man. I mean, come on. I'm just kidding.
So the only reason I was able to come in to see you guys is because I went into Discord and Casper on your Discord, and so that was able to come in here, right? So
it's like this is a
club. I haven't worked out, Jeff, whether it's just you or whether it's all of Canada. Because I know you're on a tablet. You're on a tablet, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: is there anything to like when you go to Casper's channel? Is there anything? Because I think I might have had a related problem. Like, can you see anything to click on at all to get in, or do you just click on it and it won't let you in? Does that make sense? Like, do you see a thumbnail?
Well, I see that Casper is live. I go into his subscribers and I go in there and it says he's live. And then when I hit to go live, it says, you know what? Exactly. It says exactly what I said to you when
I'll
do some research. Yeah. I'll do some research on it, Jeff, but I'm not sure why, mate. Not sure.
Yeah, so I can't go into your YouTube.
Yeah,
That's bizarre.
And usually I do that is if you're not in a different state or whatever, or like I thought that's what it is because I'm in Canada, so maybe I can't. I've never had a problem with you though before, so
yeah, it might be just a problem with the internet somewhere, you know.
Yeah, it's
oh,
maybe a glitch. They just don't
yeah.
like
Anyway,
us.
forget about that. I'm glad that I've you know what, I haven't talked to you in a long while, Casper.
Yeah. What do you be? You didn't you take a break?
You're still alive, eh?
Yeah, mate. Fucking COVID hasn't got any of us yet.
Knock on
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah. So, anyways, in Toronto, anyways, so I don't know. I was thinking about the like I sent you a DM on my Twitter, and I told you that what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna go into Toronto and I'm going to talk with some
Homeless, yes.
some people and some homeless, but I can't do it yet because I don't want to do it until I get the because of the COVID
Yeah.
and the I want to get my shots first in first if I start to interview some of these guys, right? So
Yeah. So Jeff, when
and
are
I
you
don't
getting?
think yeah,
Jeff,
I
when are you getting your shots?
that's what I was saying. I said maybe I can get it in June, right? Yeah.
Oh shit, June.
Have you
Not too
got
far away.
have you got one?
No, my mum just got her first jab last week because she's over 70. So, and she's a frontline aged care worker. So she was in the 1A group, as we call it. I don't know if everyone calls it that. And I'm in the 1B category. So being just a tidge over 50, I get mine in end of May or something like that. But it has to be the 2-shot one. So you have to wait like another, I don't know, month or something to get the second one.
Oh, okay. So my mother is over 80, right? So she was able to get one, but she can't get another one in like in June or something or whatever. So
Yeah, yes. Look, guys, there is a little. I truly believe there is some side effects because my mum didn't feel very well. The first 24 hours is fine because I think there's very small amount of whatever's in there, the actual, very small minute part of the virus that they put into you, then your body immune system is supposed to kick in and fight it and create antibodies. I believe that's the way it works. Now, during that process, my mum felt very off, nausea and sweaty, very similar, obviously, to a flu type virus because that's what it is. And she said that if she felt like that for about 3 days, and she's gone back to work today, or she went yesterday as well, but my mum only works like 3 days at a time and then has time off. So she feels a bit better today, but don't fool yourself. You might feel a bit crook from it for a little while because everybody's immune system is different.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking forward to it, but I don't like needles, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. But I know people that refuse to take it.
I don't know. I think that everyone should have it. And I think that there's too many people that are dying. And you know what? In Toronto, I don't know. It's you know what? I thought that things were going to be bad. We had a lockdown for a long time, and then they it's not. We're fine. We're fine now, and now we're saying that okay, now we can, right? So it's like back and forth. Holy shit. So I don't know. I'm just worried about everything. I'm worrying about I just want to make sure that I get one. And because like I really would like to go, and like I told you, I DM'd you and I told you I want to go into Toronto, and I want to try to help other people that with the the people, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to interview anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody unless I get my shots and stuff to make sure that I'm fine, right? So
Well, I haven't. I didn't tell Amber too much about you, Jeff. But Amber, this guy worries me. I had to bloody chase this guy. But he had a bloody heart attack, the bastard, and the bastard was in hospital, and none of us knew where he was, and we were all chasing him, and we thought the bloody guy had bloody died on us. And then he came back. And he contacted me and said, Casper, I have to tell you something, but, please don't tell anyone. And obviously I didn't tell anybody. But
you're talking about my stroke, though.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm talking about like 6 or 7 years ago. I had a heart attack.
Yeah. Sorry. The last one was a stroke. That's right. But Amber, he couldn't talk properly.
Damn.
And it took Jeff. It took Jeff a long time to get his.
I was able to even talk to you guys like the very end. It's like it's almost like in your head. It's like sometimes I don't know. Some people get a stroke, and some people it really affects them, and some people it don't. Right. Mm-hmm. So with me, it was it took a long time for me to like speech. To remember stuff, right. even names and stuff like that, right? So I'm just very lucky. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky that I'm able to, like, I don't know, with my mind, I'm able to like get back to remember myself. I got the very first time I couldn't even remember my mother's name or anything like that.
God.
So
well, he was organizing to talk to us, Amber, and even then he wouldn't show up because he couldn't remember. He couldn't remember that he was going to talk to us on a certain day, or we'd do a live and talk about things. He couldn't remember. So we kept missing each other all the time. And when he had the stroke, I've got no way of calling him, or his family's not going to call me and tell me, hey, Jeff's had a stroke, guys, but he's okay. Yeah. So we went months not knowing where this guy was.
Damn. Yeah. What does it feel like when you have a stroke? I'm just curious. Like,
you know what it does? Sometimes it affects a lot of different people. With mine, it was like the right side. It was almost like the right side of my face was all numb. It got numb, and my arm and everything like that, right? And as I just couldn't remember names and stuff like that, and I knew who my mother was. I knew everything. I couldn't remember her name or stuff like that, right? But everybody is different, right? Like I was saying, like, you remember that 90210 person? 902, he was the same age as me, and he died, right?
Which one, Luke Perry or Jason?
Luke Perry, Luke Perry. Yeah. He's around the same age as me, and he died, right?
Yeah.
Like anybody can, like,
some people die of heart attacks, and some have them, like, they're fine.
I'm a little bit worried about this COVID. I forgot which one it was, which has caused a few people to have some blood clots.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
It's
not the Pfizer one. It's the other one. I can't remember the friggin' name of it.
Yeah, you know what? You're around the same age as me, and we're always like it. I think around when you hit 50, you got to worry about everything.
Tell me about
it. Oh gosh, I can't
imagine. Amber's about to hit, I think, 40 soon.
Yes, I'll be 40. 40 is my scary age.
Around that age, around 40, that I used to like be like great with my eyes, right? I was like 20/20 was great, right? Just right around the age of 40, just a little bit, and then I'm saying, what the hell's going on? No, I hate having to wear glasses and stuff like that, right? So
damn. Well, little fun fact about me, you didn't know this, Casper, but I'm actually in my right eye, I'm actually half blind in. Like,
really?
Yeah, like if I close my left eye,
I'm a little bit like Jeff.
I'm a little bit like that too. Yeah, I have a better eye than the best, the right and the left, right?
Well, so, look, let me tell you a funny story. Look, when you buy stuff off, eBay, and you just get it delivered, and whatever it is, right? And they always give you usually they give you like a little like instructions, right? Well, the instructions, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but they're getting fucking smaller and smaller. When I get the book that tells me how to use something or I can't read the fucking thing. I take it out to Mum. I said, how am I supposed to read this? Like, Mum's just laughing at me, right? And like, do you know what I mean? Like the little instruction books, like how are you supposed to read that?
Right.
like I leave my reading glasses at work because that's where I do most of my reading, right? I don't have any problem from a meter. Like I'm looking at 3 screens, I can read the chat perfectly. But if you ask me to read something like up close, I can't read it. I can't focus.
Yeah.
I can't focus.
With me, if I close my left eye, like for example, the phone is literally right in front of my face, but I cannot read. I can't even read our names up on the screen. Like, it's
really?
Yeah. But a little funny story. When I was little, they were trying to figure it out, and they just thought like, okay, well, it's like a lazy eye. So if we put a patch over the good eye, this one will get stronger.
Yes.
Oh my freaking God! I was livid. I mean, here I am. I've got this damn pirate patch on, and I'm, having to go to school like this. So I'm like crying because I don't want to go to school with a patch. Yeah. And then I'm like running into everything, and I'm trying to get through to my mom. Like, God. Mom, you don't get it. I can't see. So finally they figured out that it's kind of like giving crutches to a person with no legs. It's just not, it's just not going to help. Like, I'm blind. So
which eye? So what do we need to do? If we cover your good eye, right? Yeah. If we cover your good eye, then me and Jeff would probably look attractive to you.
That's funny. I was just about to say that. Well, it's funny you say that because all my ex-boyfriends have always said that. Oh yeah, that's why she finds me attractive. But the one thing I'm grateful about though is that I have enough vision in it to where I don't have like a wandering eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you'd never know by looking at
I think Jeff's nailed it though. Like you got 10 more good years, Amber, but for Jeff and I, it's really over. Like
don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I'm already in my head about 40. I do not want to turn 40. Like the words I'm 40, I don't even want to say them. How do I?
Well, we're going to have a big like birthday party for you on YouTube. So like.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for a lot. Like, okay, like but at the same time, it just, golly, it's like 40 years. How did this happen?
Right now, I can't even comprehend. Like, I'm just over 50. It's like, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I remember when I was 30, I used to go to the gym when I was younger, and I sort of built up like good shoulders and stuff like that I've maintained. And when around 30, I said to myself, if I go hard now, I'm going to look really good when I'm 40. And then when I was 40, I thought, if I go really hard now, I'm going to look really good when I'm 50. It's like, and now I'm 50, I'm still playing soccer and go, oh my God, I can't believe I'm still doing it.
How can you feel if you're 90 and you're still working? Like I'm talking about William Shatner. William Shatner, he was just a week ago or something. And he turned 90. And the guy still works. Dude, and he was on The View. He was on The View, and he's talking about, oh yeah, I'm still working. He's doing this and doing that. The guy some people are good, right?
Dude,
some people.
My grandmother, let me tell you, I had one that passed away last year, sadly, but my other grandmother, she's 91, and the woman gets up and goes to work every day. Like,
how do you do that? How do you do that?
You would never, let me tell you, she has her own antique shop, and, she did it. She opened it up after my grandfather died because, she was just depressed and thought, I've got to have something in my life, So that's her thing, right? But I mean, she gets up, she moves. You would never know she was 91 ever. Like,
Amber, read Cass's pin comment.
Oh, that's right, Cass. You're damn straight. That is correct.
And Philip did that. From
you don't look 50 either, by the way.
He died at 99, and like even if somebody can get to 100, like my God, that's like
we're halfway there, Jeff.
You're halfway there. Oh my gosh. And I'm only 10 years behind.
Yeah. Well, Jeff and I are around the same age. Very similar. We come from the same. I was saying before, Amber, Jeff and I come from the kind of same old community I was talking about before.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of those. You know what?
Neither do I.
I really wanted to talk. I really just like quickly. I will tell you about you know what? Some of these people, like a lot of people, I just block them and I unfollow them because they're all crazy. Some of them are just like, look at. Here's what I'm saying, Casper. I've talked to you for a long time, and I've talked to us in Skype. I've seen your face.
Oh, of course.
I've talked to you. You know what? I understand that you don't want to say I understand. Maybe I should stop like putting my my face, because a lot of people are just like crazy. They really are. It's I just want to tell you that a lot of the people that I even have talked to, like I'm saying, like I blocked them because they're all going crazy. I don't want to talk to them. I've talked to you like John Bolton.
I like your thinking. I do.
Well, this John Bolton guy, he likes to do his you now all the time, and I don't do it no more. I forget about it because they're trolls. And I talked to his nephew. We were talking about like his nephew was going. He was going to be 17, right? And I said the very first time I ever had sex with was when I was 17, right? And I talked to him. I said, well, you know what? Maybe you will talk about when you're 17, right? Okay, maybe. And then so this troll girl, and she starts to say I'm yes.
What's her name? What was the troll's name, Jeff?
I'm not gonna. I won't. Oh, okay. Well,
do tell.
Yeah, I have a face for radio.
A face for radio.
Dolly.
What's her name?
Dolly.
Oh, I've heard of that name.
It's not Dolly.
Anyway, she went and talked to everybody that I'm a pedophile. I'm a pedophile now, right?
Oh.
Pedo.
It's like I'm going, what the fuck's going on? I said, you know what? I don't want to talk. And you know what? I talked to. Do you remember a guy named Smokey?
Yeah, Well,
which one?
Guy, Smokey P.
No, there's another one.
I don't know. He does his live thing with.
I know who you mean, Jeff.
He does a live with Danny from LA and the Brain.
Yeah,
and so I went in there and they started saying that I'm a pedophile. I said, what the fuck's going on with you guys, man? I said, this is bullshit. And I let them off. And I told them, I said, this is crazy, because I talked to his nephew that was 17. We were just talking about what was going on. It's like if your very first time you're gonna have sex or whatever, and that's what happened when I was 17, right? And then he's talking about that was months ago when I talked about that, and then so they brought that up and they said, "Oh, you're a pedophile."
Jesus,
what the fuck is going on with these people, man? I said, and so even I left it, right? And do you know what? Hey, Casper, do you know John Mazza? He never ever says anything, right? I haven't talked to him in like a couple of years. I don't know. And he came in there and he told them guys that, you know what, Jeff is a great guy, and you guys are just, you know what, you know what, this Dolly girl, whoever she is, she's a troll. She's a big time troll. And you know what? Thank you, John Mazza. He went in there and he told them, you know what, this Dolly girl, you got to stop doing that kind of shit. And
does Dolly have a channel? Can I ask you really quick?
I don't know.
Okay, because there's a Dolly that I like on here, Dolly Daylight. I don't know. I forget her channel name. I just found her.
She did, yeah, but she doesn't have it. She doesn't come up. And she doesn't have her name. So all she says is Dolly. And so she went and she fucked with me, man. Big time. calling me a pedo? Come on, give me a break.
That to me, that is the worst. Like, I mean,
that happened to me.
People throw that word around on here like it's nothing, and I mean, to me, if I was a man, that would be the worst.
It is. Yeah, it is, and they usually pick on the ones that don't have kids.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I was just gonna say, you know what? Once in a while, you know what? John Bolton, he always goes in on you now, right? Yeah. And so I'm saying, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with. You know what? If you want to like be with that Dolly person, she's there all the time, and they're always talking. I said, well, fuck it. You know, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk. You know, like. I don't like people that are doing that kind of shit, you know? It's
no, that's not right, man. That's
so
not right.
I don't talk to a lot of them because that's just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty damaging. I mean, unless you've got like hard evidence of somebody being one, you definitely don't need to label them that, you know, in my opinion.
Well, my channel once got attacked with comments from someone who was calling me a pedo. Well, that wasn't any fun.
For real? Was this like last year?
Yeah.
No
way. It was with the whole Marie stuff.
Okay.
That I got, you know, dragged into that I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Right.
And it got sorted. It's all good. It got sorted. But it's no fun.
Right.
It's no fun seeing those sorts of comments.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Casper, I'm just you know what? I understand that you don't want to show your face, you know, because some of these people, I would love to see my face all the time, but
but Jeff, I used to be on cam all the time. Remember when Vashir used to do the after show with Robin and all that? I used to be on cam all the time. I just stopped doing it because it's not important what people look like.
Yeah, but the trolls, the worst, like, you know, I'm not going to mention any names, but you know what? A lot of them that come there a lot, and they have fake names, and they never came up. They're able to fucking try and fuck with you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, I'm a dumbass, okay? I came into this whole, well, at least the community that we're in, I came in here just with very little knowledge of how bad people can be. And I had my first and last name as my name, had videos with me in them, you know. I mean, so I've been like, you know, just an easy target, so to speak, because my information is so easily.
Jeff, even Amber had a bloody mugshot put online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first thing they used, and you know, to attack. And yeah, I've had everything. Honestly, like
one of your mugshots look pretty hot.
Thanks. Yeah, there's like one or two that are not bad, but the rest listen, Jeff, I'm in recovery, okay? So like I've got a past. I'll just put that out there.
Yeah, I didn't explain anything to Jeff.
Well, you know, I don't want him to hear, oh, she's got a few mug shots. What the hell? Because I say it so damn casually, like, well, you know, that one or two, but then the rest. It's like,
yeah.
But it's just pretty known on YouTube, so I don't even care anymore. I ended up putting them all on my own channel because I was just sick of people using them as threats and shit. You know?
Yeah. Well, I do my YouTube show, and of course I have to. Because I play guitar, and I play, you know, I sing, and I do stuff.
You haven't done a live, Jeff. You haven't done a live.
I haven't done. I will. I've been playing a lot lately with, you know, with my music and stuff like that, and so, you know, I'm just, you know, because I had with my stroke and stuff like that, I had to work with my my guitar and stuff like that, so I had to do a lot of stuff, you know, like working it probably, you know,
retrain your brain, so to speak.
Yeah. I'm just pissed off at some people that I just hate people that are just like trolls, and just they love to come in, but they don't want to show their face.
Oh hell,
and they want to make, you know, you know what? Be nice. Come on, be nice. Fuck.
Well, it's so funny. I mean, believe me, I get it. I mean, they just get the biggest kick out of saying the most, off the wall, harsh thing ever. But it's like you say, they're not showing their face, they're not showing their name, so they feel, bulletproof. So,
yeah, but I think you'll find that you can't really hide in this world. People will find shit on you, whether it's and then twist it, or whether it's innocent or not, whether it's a mugshot, whether it's a criminal record, whether it's anything. That you can't hide.
Profile.
A dating profile, yeah, dating profile.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah. And then they'll just make of it what they want to make of it without really knowing what's going on.
Right.
Like just and it's funny that these people that claim these things or do these things, they're no fucking angels themselves.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's
like they're probably the worst. The ones that do it to the fucking innocent people are probably worse off overall.
There's definitely something in their life that's upsetting them. I mean,
but there's trolls everywhere. I mean, just referring to the old community, but I mean, even in the current, community or whatever, Amber, that we're around, like, what do you call it? Bloody true crime or true drama or whatever.
Crime, drama, whatever. Yeah.
It's the same everywhere you go.
Exactly. Oh, and it really is, it's just switch out the people and you got the same things going on,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, with this last incident that I had, I did have to call authorities, and one of them put it best. It's the internet is the wild, wild west. I mean, there's for real, because they're still trying to figure out, how they get control over certain things, but not, but you still have freedom of speech. So how do you, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yep. It's like the different gun laws all over the world. It's just kind of crazy.
Well, and then too, you got freaking, people, like you say, like people that are going under fake names, fake profiles, and some of them are committing actual crimes. But, are the police going to actually take the time to figure out who, Dolly is or whoever? Probably not.
Yeah, well, there is certain people and authorities that can trace you down.
Yeah.
Can track you right down from from Facebook. They can track you down, and from YouTube, if you have the right connections or pay enough money, they can track you down through the servers to your provider, and then they can get your information from your provider if they have the right documentation. I mean, no one can hide completely. Yeah. You can even get through a VPN. They can even get you through a VPN as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's if the right authorities can do it.
I think it's just it's whatever they choose to do it on, like what's important enough for them to go through all of that type of thing,
Well, I've given this a great lot of thought, and the thing is I think that some people are just angry. They're just angry all the time, and they think they can come online, they can get their anger out.
Oh God, yeah.
Take it out on other people.
I call it. They just get on their lives and they throw up all over everybody. That's what I call it, because it's pretty much that's what they're doing. They're just throwing up their anger at whoever is the chosen one of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they don't. I don't know. Like there's a lot of people that. People should go outside and just have some exercise and do your stuff. But you know what? They just want to come in here and just like fucking go off on people, right? It's like
I know, and they want to get involved in everyone else's situation, and they like to, ruin relationships for people on any level. Right. People have tried that with Jeff and I. I've had it done to me with other people, and it's just like, oh my God, these people really need to, like, I don't know, get some more excitement into your life or something. Do something. I mean, I started off doing YouTube lives playing music and just like playing my favorite songs or whatever, and then it evolved from there into going live and talking to people, but it was never about being nasty or or making enemies.
Right.
It was never about that. It was never about that.
Right.
But it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a Jeff Count. You can be an Amber Alert. You can be. You will just find people. People will listen to you that they will just not like you. And for whatever reason.
Totally.
And they will just make life difficult for yourself. They'll go off and make a troll account, come in, say some shitty things in your chat, and it just grows from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
my chat's pretty controlled. I have a ton of people on my block list that just aren't welcome here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell, I say this all the time, but never in my life, in my real life, have I ever, I mean, honestly, I was that person in high school that kind of got along with everybody, I was never bullied. I was never, and then I come on here and I guess there's a first time for everything, It's the first time
you're always gonna see some bad people. And you know what? I've met a lot of good people in here though.
Yeah, I have too.
Like I'm just saying, like Mud, he's a great friend of he's fancy little fancy can get a little crazy sometimes, but he's always I've met some good people in here. So of course you're gonna see some bad people, right? So
Jeff, what was weird for me was not too long ago, my old community started mixing with my kind of new community, if you know what I mean. My old community, as in Kermit Town or whatever you want to call them, started coming over to YouTube and associating and mixing with people that I knew over here at YouTube. And they started, and some of them were fighting. Like Mud likes to have a few drinks and debate with people. I've seen him fighting, basically fighting with people, and some people I knew. So I just completely didn't want to go in there, just stay out of it, completely stay out of it. I haven't seen Mud for a while in any YouTube, but this was maybe a month or two ago. And some of the other people, I'll give you an example. I see, I forgot his name. Not Brant. Sorry, it was I've forgotten. Justin. All right, Justin. Justin. I see Justin now. I see Justin in RDA streams. I see Justin on RDA streams, on their panel and that. And I don't know if they know Justin. I know Justin. And, I used to be in RDA back in the, I don't know, last year or whenever it was. And I don't know if Justin really knows those guys and whether he's suited to that, but there's nothing you can do about it. These people just have to work things out for themselves.
Right.
I don't have anything against the RDA boys. Some of them are pretty funny. So, some of them came into my last live, and they were welcome to.
I've been blessed with some people that are really, really good. Like I'll tell you, like Doc. Doc.
Doc Ivan. He's the shit.
Show. You know what? Out of the blue, once I very seldom talk to him, and he is on my Facebook. I only have a couple people on my Facebook because I won't, But he did a lot of stuff with the Howard Stern show with stuff.
Yeah.
He did, and he did out of the blue. He did something amazing, and I said, "Holy jeez, what the hell? What's that coming from?" He says, he just said, "Jeff, I just want to, I love you, and I think about you, and he just did this out of the blue. He gave me this, right?
I think I have something that he did for you. I was going to use it next time you came on. Let me see if I can find the little. Was that the one with you with the little guitar?
Yeah. And I didn't ask him to do anything, and he took time. He took time out to do that, and he's got thousands of people in his Facebook, right? So, just to do that for me, it was just I was blown away. So. I'm just saying, I've met some good people in here, right?
Well, Doc used to send me something, a Christmas card every year.
Yeah, he does. He's still done. Yeah, well, he didn't because he said, "I'm not going to do this because of the COVID," and he usually did every year. He did. You know, I had yeah, I've had Christmas. You know, he sent me so he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So
he did this. Let me just share screen for a sec.
yeah. And he's always into the Howard Stern stuff, right? So yeah, that's it. That's what he did.
Yeah,
yeah. That was just a month ago.
Yeah,
out of the blue, he gave me that.
I saved it because I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't do this shit.
That's cool.
That looks exactly like Jeff. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
See, what happened, Amber, was Jeff didn't like that Kermit Town mob, and he said, "Fuck you, people! Fuck you! I'm making my own fucking town." So he made Count Country. He said, "Count Country, motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
So now we hashtag CCMF everywhere, like I do it in Twitter all the time.
What's I will try and look and the Kermit friends that she's doing with the Dick.
Oh, I lost him.
Where'd he go? There he is.
I think this is crazy, but I don't think that but. Yeah, I don't listen to too much of the Kermit and Friends stuff.
What do you think about the? Well, yeah, I was about the same thing. Are you watching any of Elisa's new show?
Just a little bit now and then. The only thing I get, I don't. It's kind of crazy. It's still crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. She's supposed to get married to Dick. What's his name?
Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. They're supposed to get married.
You know Andy Dick, Amber?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny as hell, I gotta say.
Really?
But he's a train wreck. I mean,
yeah, he is. He's got a problem. That's why I said, you know what? He's got serious problems.
Oh, he's obviously has serious problems. I mean, shit. Yeah. I mean, he's bad at it. From what I understand, he's a pretty bad drug addict, I think.
Is he really?
I believe that's what I've heard. Don't mark my word, but I'm pretty sure.
I think Elisa's just kind of making fun of the whole thing, but
yeah,
I can't imagine being in a relationship with the dude. Dear Lord, could you imagine?
She likes older guys. She likes older guys. I don't know. I think that I think she just wants.
I like older guys, but
he wants to be popular. I just think that she just wants to be popular and to do it with Dick. Fuck around with Dick or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
Is that what girls do?
Yeah. She wants to be popular.
Now who is the girl again?
Elisa Jordana.
Okay.
She used to go out with Benji's girlfriend from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we used to watch Kermit and Friends because she used to do it on Spreecast, but then they shut Spreecast down. She shut her show down, and now this is the second coming of her doing her show, which she does it on YouTube.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll explain it to you.
Gotcha. I remember Andy Dick had some show. It was like.
Yeah, he did. He used to many years ago.
Yeah, and it was people that were trying to be his assistant. And oh my God, the things he was making them do. Oh, it's pretty funny, but he was an asshole.
Well, he does it when he goes on cam. His apartment looks like a fucking mess, and apparently he had no power, Amber, and he was asking Elisa for $650 to pay his power bill.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely has some kind of problem.
Anyway, well, it was fun to come on here. I haven't done a live for a while, and I felt like the next one has to be just chill.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go down that avenue anymore. My last one was pretty.
Hi, True Crime Channel.
Yeah, True Crime Channel's here. Yes, and Angel's going to bed.
Angel, hello. I forgot. I didn't say hey to you.
And Cass is here. I have a mod in chat. That's good.
And Catherine. Hey, Catherine.
Catherine, am I behind? Oh, it's not the Catherine I thought? Oh, you just Catherine as in...
Catherine Clapman.
Oh, why can't I see that on my...
She just has the brown avatar.
Why can't I see... How far... Oh, there she is. Sorry. Yes. I missed Catherine. Oh, wow. I missed Catherine. I didn't see that before. Hey, Catherine. Catherine's an Aussie. Pretty sure
really?
Catherine's an Aussie. Yeah, there's two Aussies. I keep getting mixed up. I'm fucking hopeless. I got one Aussie down the lower states, I think in Melbourne, I think. And there's another Aussie that's on the Gold Coast. And I always get them friggin' mixed up because I'm hopeless.
You awesome.
So if you do a live every week, you stay fresh with everybody, and people look forward to you actually doing it, and you will always get 20, 30 people when you're regular. But because I stopped for so long, and then I come out of the blue and did a purge, and it has many views. And now I took a break and I come back and people are like, and it's also hard when you're fitting in a live, when you have other people that are going live as well. And there's something I always tried to avoid. Like, for instance, I don't know who's live now. I think Poon Handler's live. My friend in Tassie, Tori's gone live. When I went live, I think Rev was live. So it's all people that associate with these different lives.
Yeah.
Some are common, and then it kind of like drains all you like people. Like, like I have always got 4 times the amount of views on replays.
Yeah.
It's always been that way for me.
Yeah. Well, plus it's what time over there where you're at, and it like.
Well, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon.
Well, true, but unless they just happen to be at home just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Sorry, I'm heavy busy trying to find your pole dancing videos.
What? What?
I wanted to show Jeff.
Is that going to be your outro?
That's funny. I wanted to show Jeff. Oh no. I want to show Jeff one of your videos. Oh, can I show that challenge one? That challenge one was pretty cool.
Oh, you think so? If you want to. It's just kind of a funny thing. It's quick.
Yeah, I think Jeff would like that actually. Hang on, I gotta set it all up. And of course, it's probably like something's probably not going to work for me, like because apparently my audio didn't work on my intro. So let's see this, even if it doesn't have audio, because I did remove it and add it again. So I'm hoping the audio came back.
When you're on YouTube, Casper, do you have? Because I have premium, but I just like.
I don't have premium. I don't think it's worth.
I don't need it, so.
Sorry, we're talking together. I don't know if I have looked at it, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
I have it. Yeah. I mean,
why?
But it's expensive for me to buy it though. By the time I have to pay US.
You do have premium, but I'm taking it down because I don't know. I don't need. I'm not.
Well, the reason why I want it. Yeah, that's yeah. But another reason is that you can minimize it on your phone and it keeps playing. That's to me rare.
Let me tell you, yes, that is that's the big one. Is that you can minimize it and do other things on your phone, but still hear it if you're just trying to catch a live. It's pretty. That part's pretty sweet.
All right, Jeff, tell me if you hear this. If you see this.
I don't like listening to myself.
Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, here we go.
That's okay.
Drop and roll. Do it. Do that. Drop and roll. Do that. Do that. Hit top rollie.
Isn't that a good trick?
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. All right. Let me find something else. That's funny. Oops.
What was funny is I Have a Problem did it back.
Oh, really?
Man. Yeah. She was freaking hysterical. She had on all black like I did, kind of, and like made it all serious. Oh, it was great.
You get some fucking mad views on your stuff, girl.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be at 1K. I swear to God, I think I hold the record of it taking the longest to get to 1K.
Well, you're getting there. What do you got at the moment?
People either like me or they don't, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I got you featured on my channel now too, so that might help you. And I put Ginger's on there too, actually. How far back do I have to go for you?
It's pretty down. It's kind of.
Should I go to the as requested poll?
Yeah, that's.
Should I use that one?
That's the comp. Yeah, that's a compilation. Yeah, I can't talk. That's a good one.
All right, let me go back. Ready, Jeff?
Oh boy, I can't believe you're gonna play this. Okay.
Jeff, not jacking off to this. All right, stop. Twirly, whirly, whirly.
Come on, no hands. I cloned myself. I accept tips. Anybody? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. How cool was that?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I like them.
I'm just worrying about getting your head banged or something. Like,
let me tell you, I've had. Oh my God, your body gets bruised up doing pole. Like no
when you
joke.
switch, there was one little moment there where you switch from one leg to the other while you're upside down.
Yeah.
And you were pretty close to going on your head.
No, I was not. Not
Come on.
me. But no, well, I mean, you think about it. I mean, God, you're holding on by like your actual skin, you know?
Yep.
So, but that's one of the things, like when I first started, and I thought like I dance, because I mean, I actually have a dance background, like a legit dance background. So I thought it would be just super easy to it was just going to be like that. It's hard. Like I had a whole new respect for pole dancers, I'll tell you that.
Well, look, I used to frequent something called Sefton Playhouse. Bro, I'll have
Not
to link.
you.
I'll have to. Oh God. And it was a strip joint. It was also a gambling den kind of place as well. But it was a strip joint, still there, still there down in Sydney. And used to sit at the platform and had the dancing dollars and everything for the girls. And some of these girls would swing on these poles because I was paying careful attention to your pole. Well, that sounds great. And the thing is, at the dancing, the poles used to flex.
Yeah.
Flex and for God, I thought they were going to rip them off the ceiling, like. Well, but when you look up, you can see they're really secure, like really well, like they have to be.
Yeah.
But there's flex in the actual pole.
Yeah, you could say that, you know.
Well, yours didn't move very much. You must be very well secured.
That one's pretty. That's actually at a friend's house that she has a good one. I have one, and it's actually it's pink and it's a piece of shit.
Oh damn, that wasn't your place because there was a nice view of the laundry there for a little while.
No, yeah, I was gonna say that. Note to everyone, that is not my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, okay, so can't dox you. Is that what you're saying?
That's my friend Danny's house that gives and she does pole lessons out of her home. So
wow.
And she taught me a few things. So yeah, it's at her house. But I actually do have one, and it's one of those like, oh God, but it's so dangerous. It's pink, and it kind of.
It's pink?
It's pink, yeah. And it's not a good one whatsoever. You would there's actually like a quality to them that you need to have. Like, I mean, somebody gave it to me, or they sold it to me for a really cheap price. So I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll take it. And biggest waste of money, because it's like I've been on it before, and it's literally come out like fallen. So,
can you please do some outtakes of mishaps of falling off?
I've got mishaps. Well, in that one clip, I did kind of mess up.
That would make a funny video, because I like making fun of myself as well.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, it's your body gets bruised to hell and back. Like, yeah. So anyway, it's fun. But yeah, not my house.
I'm not going to dox your clothes dryer and your washing machine, or your lounge chair.
Right. So,
Jeff, do you like watching pole dancing? I kind of like it because it's like, in the past, before I moved up to Queensland, I used to go to this place like 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I still got some dancing dollars. I might even, I wonder if I could find them. I've got some dancing dollars somewhere. Jeff, will you dance for me? Oh dear. All right, guys. Well, I'm getting hot in this room. I turned the air conditioner off because I like to have decent sound quality. But I need to get back.
You were making a joke because you just watched the poll videos. It's getting hot in this room.
Well, it is getting hot in here. Yeah. Those red pants did the job. But anyway. No, I like to wear. It's funny, because they're like, well, I don't know what you call them, but I wear skins when I play soccer. The skins, the real tight one, and they come down to about just above the knees, and you always think to yourself, I feel all right in these things, But yeah, I much prefer to wear to watch the girls.
Hot pants. That's
Hot
one
pants.
word for them.
Ah, is that what you call them?
Well,
right.
that or just bike shorts.
Well, the red ones were definitely higher up than the black ones.
Yeah, those are a little more cheeky.
Yes, very cheeky. Very cheeky.
Yeah.
But no, that when first said hi to you or whatever, and I said, "Oh, I'll check your channel out, Amber." Oh, well, you can bet your ass I went straight to the pole dancing ones, but anyway.
You're like, fuck all the good dancing she's doing. I'm gonna go.
I'm working my as a friend, I'm working my way through. The you have quite a lot of them on there. You have a lot of So, but that trick you did, the one I showed the first, that came out once I got the alert for that, and I went like, oh my god, how cool was that? What a trick! I can't get like, I'm just not as flexible as I used to be. Jeff, we're over 50. It's over, buddy.
Yeah.
I need to go and do yoga again.
I was going to ask you, like, when you end this, maybe I should check it out. Maybe if you end this, like, you
see whether you can see the replay.
Yeah, if I see the replay.
Yeah. Well, it won't be long. I'm gonna jump off here in a sec. Play a little outro that I made.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Thank you very much for.
That's all right, Jeff. You want to do? Why don't you do a live next weekend or something, and I'll come on yours or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe get Agent Mud. Get a sober Agent Mud to come on.
Listen, I just you know what? I told I sent a DM to Mud. He doesn't say too much, but he said a really nice he said something really nice to me, but you know what, he doesn't drink it anymore, right? So he hasn't done, like, I don't know.
Has he stopped, Jeff? Has he stopped?
Yeah, he has everything. Like weed, drinking, everything. He just wanted to say to me, he says, "Thank you very much. You know, like we'll talk again soon, but you know, you're a good friend, and
we stuck by Mud. He's a good man.
You'll see it on the tweet, anyways. He said something really nice to me, anyways. So I just want to give a shout out to him.
Shout out to Agent Mud. Yep. Shout out to Agent Mud. Shout out to Fancy Dog Wings. Amber, you haven't met Fancy Dog Wings yet. We're gonna introduce
who's
you.
that?
You wait and see.
Oh, he said some pretty crazy videos. He's a good guy though. But
he's in Japan somewhere, and he well, we don't really know exactly, but he does videos, and he's very funny. He's a very funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Jeff. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Thank you very much, and thanks, Amber. Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, and
we'll stay in touch, Jeff.
Be safe.
You always catch me, Jeff. You always catch me in my Discord, bro. If you need me, you always catch me in there. Okay.
And I'll catch you up. I think around when I get the COVID
shots.
My shots and stuff. So because I don't want to go out and talk.
Well, you don't have to avoid me. I'm pretty sure I can't catch it from you.
But I will. I told you, I'm gonna go into Toronto, and I'm gonna show, like, I've been saying this for years with Fancy too. He says, yes. Jeff, come on.
Yeah.
Toronto. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. So
maybe I should show more of Brisbane one time too. Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Well, because my riding with Casper is always the same routes.
Well, in Toronto, it's starting to get hot, right? So I just got so. Okay. Yeah, so it's starting to, you know, you're gonna starting to get cool now, right? And
for me, yes, starting to.
Oh, really?
Although it's 36 here today.
Wow,
but,
so your weather is legit, like, just the opposite of ours.
Pretty much the opposite of yours, Amber. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, because we're getting into summer, kind of. Spring, you know.
Yeah, I would love to do a white Christmas one year.
I bet. Like, oh man, that's got to be a tough one. But if you don't, it's like you don't know any different. So, but still, yeah.
rather than a sweating jump in the pool Christmas.
Right. Well, don't get me wrong. Georgia has had some sweaty Christmases before. I mean,
really?
Georgia, our weather's weird. I mean, it's like it'll be freezing cold.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's okay. It'll be freezing cold, and then out of nowhere it's 75. I mean, it's just our weather's up and down.
Yeah. I really hate it when I can't cue something out without starting it, and then I lost it.
Where are you from, right. Jeff? Well, you don't have.
Oh, Jeff's in. No. He's talks about it. He's in Toronto. He's in Toronto, right. Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff lives you're pretty close to the city, Jeff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie.
So we all around the world, huh?
Jamie, I was just about to end it and you come in. Like, your timing really sucks. I catch Jamie. I caught a little bit of that live earlier. I was cleaning my driveway and I had YouTube running in my headphones and I listened to a little bit of it, but I need to go back and listen. But Jamie was telling a few people off.
Not her. She don't do that. No,
Jamie always makes me laugh. Like she'll get in there. She'll go, "What's going on?" No, hang on. Let me try to do it again. What's going on, fucktards? What's going on, bitches? she always makes me laugh. Like, and of course, a few people like, and you know, I get a little bit annoyed when the people that are friendly with her don't defend her. Like, if you're gonna be friends with her, fucking defend her. Like, make a fuck. Like, I just hate it when people fall to peer group pressure. Mm-hmm. Like Jamie and I had a falling out. And we worked it out, and we're cool now. Like, and some of the stuff that was done to her really sucked.
Yeah, that was.
So yeah, and it's just like I don't know why people can't just like get over stuff. But anyway,
people are weird. You know, that's just what I've just accepted. People are weird on here. You know.
Night, Cass. Have a good one. Actually, what time is it for you, Amber?
It's 12:45 here.
Oh, that's early for you.
It's been that way lately. Yeah.
It's the same. EST.
Yes, you guys are on the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
same
the
time zone.
I have one of my other good friends on here is from Canada.
Ooh, which one is that? No names mentioned?
Well, I don't want to say her name. She kind of likes to stay private.
I know.
I've mentioned her before.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for the chat tonight. I enjoyed it. We've been on for a while. Usually, I used to just do an hour, but now I tend to sneak up to the 2-hour mark, and it's been 114 minutes.
And thanks for asking me to do this.
Yes, you're welcome to come back. And whenever you do a live, Amber, I'm usually at work, so I can't join you. So the weekend for me is about the only time I can really join any of your lives. Even if Ginger did a live, like it's always usually when I'm at work. And
I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to start doing some different types of lives here soon. Funny ones. I'll be doing them all different times. So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Jeff, thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Bye.
Thank you for the
compliment, you, Jeff. AJ. Love you.
Yeah.
Count country. Count country, motherfucker. Count country.
Take care.
All right,
Peace out.
All right, Amber, thank you very much. It was nice just to do a nice chill live.
Yeah, it was. Good,
and maybe some other people can come up if you organize it with me. I'd love to have a chat, just chew the fat. Even like I'm talking like AJ, we need to do a live soon. See how you're going. I'd love it if Jamie came up one time, had a chat with me. I haven't talked to Jamie for a while. And a lot of my Aussies weren't free today. Even Spacey can come up and have a chat if she wishes. But anyway, I'll probably go back to doing my lives again every fortnight. So it'll be probably this time again every 2 weeks, because I get the place to myself. So I have the full bandwidth of the internet at my disposal, because sometimes on the other weekends, either Ma is on the internet playing her games or something, and I notice sometimes the things slow down a little bit, and sometimes my nieces are overkilling using the Wi-Fi.
Right.
So this weekend is every 2 weeks is when I have the place to myself, which is really the best time to do it. So
I hear you. It's hard when you've got shit in the background. Like,
well, look at you. You had to take care of the. You had to keep
get Lily to sleep and make
you had to
sure
get Lily to sleep. Yeah.
This time actually works out best for me because.
Oh well, I can work with that. I can work with that so that you can have somewhere to come up and have a chat. Captain Kangaroo says, "I'll come up, but I'm Victorian." I don't mind Victoria. Victorians are okay. My ex comes from Victoria, but I won't hold that against anybody. Thank you, AJ, for coming, and please hit the like button and all that sort of business. So, AJ, you owe me an outro, and I'm going to play my outro that I had to make because
it's all her fault.
because she didn't finish it for me, and it's really lame, but I'm going to play it anyway just so that you can see how bad it is.
Make sure your sound works this time.
Well, I hope
it works for my videos, so it should.
Well, no, I killed the share screen and then started it again.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how the hell am I going to put my intro on the front of this now. Maybe I'll just leave it. See, I'm no good at editing or doing that sort of stuff.
I'm all right at it. I've gotten better, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, you got some skills. I got nothing. All right. Thank you, Amber, for coming up, and you're very welcome to come again.
Thank you. I will for sure.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Talk soon, okay?
Okay. Bye, chat.
All right. So let's go to here, which is my screen, right? And this. Thanks, everybody.